December 1900, 3 lighthouse keepers vanished from a remote Scottish island. No bodies, no storm warnings, no distress signal, just silence. And when investigators arrived, what they found inside that lighthouse made their blood run cold. This is the Eilean Mor mystery, and over 120 years later, it still has no explanation. Eilean Mor, a tiny, uninhabited island in the Outer Hebrides, off the west coast of Scotland. It sits alone in the Atlantic Ocean, battered by some of the most violent storms in the world. In 1899, the Northern Lighthouse Board built a lighthouse there. 3 keepers were assigned to it at all times, rotating shifts every 6 weeks. It was one of the loneliest postings in Britain. On December 26, 1900, a supply ship called the Hesperus arrived at the island. Immediately, something felt wrong. No one came down to meet the boat. The flagpole had no flag. The mooring ropes were left tangled and unused. Captain Jim Harvey sent a crew member ashore, and what he found was disturbing. The lighthouse was completely empty. 3 men, James Duckett, Thomas Marshall, and Donald MacArthur, were gone. Inside the lighthouse, investigators found something chilling. The last entry in the log was dated December 15th, 11 days before the Hesperus arrived. The clock on the wall had stopped. One of the oil lamps was prepared, but never lit. One keeper's coat was left behind. Here's why that matters. The weather outside was brutal. Nobody in their right mind leaves their coat behind in a Scottish winter storm. The log entries told a strange story too. December 12th, severe winds, the like of which I have never seen before in 20 years. December 13th, storm still raging, all 3 of us praying. December 15th, storm ended, God is over all. Then nothing. So what happened to them? Theory 1, a rogue wave. The west landing crane was damaged. A toolbox had been swept 30 meters up the cliff face. Some believe a massive wave struck while 2 of the men were working outside and swept them into the sea. The 3rd man ran down to help and was taken by a second wave. But the missing coat makes this hard to accept. Theory 2, one of them snapped. Isolation, brutal weather, weeks alone on a rock in the Atlantic. Some historians believe one keeper lost his mind, killed the others, then jumped into the sea. But there was no blood, no signs of a struggle. Theory 3, something else entirely. The storm described in the log was never recorded by any weather station in Scotland. No other ships reported anything unusual that night. Some people believe the storm only happened on Eilean Mor. The Northern Lighthouse Board eventually ruled it an accident, a wave, a tragedy, case closed. But the missing coat, the stopped clock, the log entries describing a storm that never existed. Those questions were never answered. Eilean Mor still stands today, still isolated, still battered by the Atlantic, and whatever happened in December 1900, the island never gave up its secret. If this sent chills down your spine, you're on the right channel.